make them like me.
Okay, cool.
Tyson was the one who wanted it to be a pro fight. Mike got into training camp and called up people on my team, and we're like, let's do a pro fight. Is Jake down? Netflix was like, let's make it a pro fight. We're down. And I said to Nikisa, if that's what Mike wants, then that's fine. But make sure you tell Mike that there's no holding back. Whatever happens, happens. And this is war now. And if Mike's okay with that, then I'm okay with that. But I want Mike to be the one making this decision. And if he puts me down, I can deal with that. But if I put him down, he needs to be the one making the decision on whether or not he can deal with that. But yes, I'm going in there, and now it's a pro fight. It's on my record, and I'm going to fucking put him down.
The boxing world is abuzz with anticipation as whispers of leaked footage turn into a roar. Training camp glimpses of Mike Tyson, the undisputed heavyweight champion of the 80s, preparing for his upcoming fight against YouTuber-turned-boxer Jake Paul, have sent shockwaves through the fight community. At 57 years old, many wondered if Iron Mike could recapture even a sliver of his former glory. These leaked videos paint a different picture. A picture of a focused predator honing his skills for the hunt. Tyson's physique in the footage is a testament to his dedication. Gone are the days of the chiseled young heavyweight, but a new kind of muscularity has emerged. Years of experience have sculpted a leaner, more wiry build that retains the explosive power Tyson is famous for. In an interview with ESPN, Tyson himself commented, "Sure, I ain't the kid I used to be, but experience is a hell of a teacher. I know how to use my body now, how to conserve energy and unleash it when it counts." The leaked footage offers a glimpse into Tyson's training regimen, a brutal ballet of power and precision. We see him working the speed bag.
To have counters built in, which also is fun because we've, again, never really had that. Even
his reflexes as sharp as ever as he deflects the rapid blows with a rhythmic intensity. Tyson punctuates each strike with a focused grunt, a primal sound that speaks volumes about his determination. "Speed is key, Jake," Tyson is quoted as saying in a recent podcast appearance. "You might be younger, but I'll be faster where it matters." The focus then shifts to the pads, where Tyson throws combinations with a ferocity that belies his age. His signature peekaboo style, honed under the legendary trainer Cus D'Amato, is on full display. Weaving and bobbing, Tyson creates openings with his head movement before unleashing powerful hooks and crosses. In a post-training interview, Tyson elaborated, "The peekaboo ain't just about defense, it's about setting traps."
For Anderson Silva, we had like one fight of his, and he's really tricky. Mike Tyson is pretty straightforward technique to counter him. And to me, that's exciting and gives me a lot of confidence.
Jake's gonna be swinging wild, and that's when I step in. The most intriguing part of the leaked footage is the sparring session. Though the opponent's identity remains a mystery, it's clear they're a skilled boxer, but they struggle to keep up with Tyson's relentless pressure. Tyson cuts off the ring, working his way inside the opponent's jab with surprising ease. He lands a series of body shots, visibly slowing his opponent down. Finally, a perfectly timed uppercut snaps the sparring partner's head back, a testament to Tyson's knockout power that still lurks beneath the surface. The release of this footage has sent a clear message to Jake Paul. The fight, initially viewed by some as an exhibition bout with a predetermined outcome, now carries a different weight. Tyson isn't here for a show. He's here to win, and he's come prepared. In a social media post directed at Paul, Tyson wrote, "Remember kid, respect comes before belts. You might have a YouTube following, but in the ring, there's only respect for power. And on July 20th, I'm bringing the whole damn storm." Whether Tyson can recapture his past dominance remains to be seen. But one thing is clear, he's not here for a paycheck. This is a fight fueled by a fire that still burns brightly within the Iron King. If the leaked footage is any indication, Jake Paul is in for the toughest fight of his life.
Day 4, it was okay, but you don't know what you got in store, baby. You got to face the God of War. And get ready, baby. Fire's in the house.
And that helped drive you through all of those matches, all those wins you had?
I always believe that adversity. Or nervousness, it like pretty much catapulted me into success. Right. If I didn't have these feelings, I wouldn't go into this fight. I have to have these feelings to fight. Without them, I would never go in the ring.
It's a fight. So whatever happens, happens, as Mike Tyson said.
Does it being a pro fight add to the nerves at all? It's going on your record?
Yeah, I mean, it makes it real. It makes it super real. It makes it war. And it makes it, he's a killer too. And the fact that he wanted it.
Yeah, why do you think he wanted it? Why would Mike want this?
It's not like he's ready to
I think he
smoke
wants
ass.
to end my ass. I think he wants to put me in the dirt and to make a statement to all the boxing that he is and was and all of these things the baddest man on the planet, and that he could still get in there at this age and put down the...
The upcoming fight between YouTuber-turned-boxer Jake Paul and boxing legend Mike Tyson has become a war of words as much as a physical contest. Fresh off the leaked training footage showcasing a surprisingly sharp Tyson, Paul has fired back with a brash prediction and a show of unwavering confidence. Fueling the already charged atmosphere, Paul took to social media to dismiss Tyson's knockout threat. In a video titled "The Iron Myth Gets Shattered," Paul addressed the leaked footage directly. "Sure, Tyson looked decent for an old guy," he conceded with a smirk, but that's all it was. Decent. He's slow, predictable, and way past his prime. There's no way in hell he's knocking me out. Paul went on to elaborate on his own strategy, emphasizing his youth and athleticism. "I've been training like a madman," he declared, showcasing a montage of himself working the gym with his trainer, renowned boxing coach Tommy Fury. "I'm faster, I'm stronger, and I have a hell of a chin." Tyson might have had a knockout punch in his day, but that day is long gone. This isn't the first time Paul has downplayed Tyson's threat. During a press conference last month, he confidently stated, "This fight is a mismatch. Respect to Mike for his achievements, but he's a relic of the past. I'm the future of boxing, and I'm going to prove it on July 20th. However, not everyone is buying into Paul's bravado. Boxing pundits and analysts have pointed towards Tyson's raw power and experience as potential dangers for the young fighter. Even some of Paul's supporters have expressed a flicker of worry, but Paul remains undeterred. "They can doubt all they want," he said in a recent interview. "I thrive on proving doubters wrong. And on July 20th, I'm going to shock the world by knocking out Mike Tyson." So, is Paul simply playing mind games? Or does he genuinely believe he can overpower the boxing legend? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain. His unwavering confidence has added another layer of intrigue to this already explosive fight. Paul's comments have certainly gotten under Tyson's skin. In a recent interview, Tyson responded with a steely glint in his eye. "This kid thinks he can walk all over me because I'm older. He's in for a rude awakening. Respect is earned, not given. And come July 20th, I'm going to teach him the true meaning of respect. The hard way." The war of words has set the stage for a potentially explosive encounter. Whether Paul's youthful exuberance translates into victory, or whether Tyson's experience and power silence the doubters, one thing is for sure. The boxing world will be holding its breath on July 20th.
Listen, will you please promise me you're going to kick this guy's ass and shut him up, please?
Hey, I will do just that for you.
Okay, how many hours a day
Hey,
you
I
training?
take it serious. Listen.
The young buck.
So you guys are fighting 2-minute rounds?
Yeah, all his rules. So I agreed to all his rules. Just off of that, it's a win. They clowned me. They laughed at me my whole career. I've always been the underdog. Always. No one's ever believed in me, had my back. No one's ever, said I was going to be the one. I was always, mid-level, mediocre, this, that, and the other thing. And boxing finally gave me the lane and the avenue where I was undeniable. Based off of how good and how hard I worked is how far I could get.
The highly anticipated bout between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson has cast a spotlight on the YouTuber-turned-boxer's dedication. While some dismiss Paul as a mere internet celebrity stepping into the ring with a legend, leaked footage of Tyson's surprisingly sharp training has forced Paul to step up his own game. Behind the bravado and social media pronouncements lies a world of intense training, pushing Paul to his physical and mental limits. Gone are the days of flashy workout videos and social media challenges. Paul's current training camp is a stark departure from his past endeavors. He wakes up before dawn, greeted by a pre-breakfast cardio session that includes grueling sprints and long-distance runs. "It's tough," Paul admits in a recent interview, "but this isn't a game anymore. I'm facing one of the greatest fighters ever, and I have to be ready for anything he throws at me." After breakfast, it's straight to the gym, where Paul spends hours honing his boxing skills. His trainer, Tommy Fury, a world-class boxer himself, pushes Paul relentlessly. Shadowboxing drills focus on footwork and technique, while padwork sessions build power and accuracy. Each punch is meticulously analyzed, every foot movement corrected. "Tommy's a perfectionist," Paul says with a hint of exhaustion. But that's exactly what I need right now. No room for error when you're facing someone like Mike Tyson. The afternoon brings a different kind of challenge. Strength and conditioning coach James Cook has designed a program that pushes Paul's body to its absolute limit. Explosive plyometric exercises develop power, while weightlifting sessions build the necessary muscle mass to withstand Tyson's legendary punches. This program is brutal. Paul gasps between sets of squats. But I'm getting stronger every day. I need to be able to take a punch and keep coming back for more. But the training doesn't stop at the gym. Paul spends evenings visualizing the fight, studying Tyson's past matches, and strategizing with his team. He's even incorporated mental conditioning exercises like meditation and visualization techniques, all to stay focused and composed under the pressure of the big fight. The mental game is just as important as the physical one, Paul explains. I need to be sharp, focused, and ready to adapt in the ring. There's no room for second guessing on fight night. The grueling training schedule and intense pressure haven't dampened Paul's confidence. In fact, it seems to have only fueled his determination. This fight is bigger than boxing, he declares in a pre-recorded message to his fans. It's about proving that anything is possible with hard work and dedication. I may not be a boxing legend, but I'm here to stay, and on July 20th, I'm going to show the world what I'm made of.
We know what Tyson fights like. So interestingly enough, with a lot of my opponents, there's not tons of footage. So for a lot of those camps, I couldn't prepare for Nate Diaz because there's no footage of Nate Diaz boxing. Yeah, we know he's a southpaw. Yeah, we know he's going to come forward. But what specifically is he good at in the sport of boxing? We didn't know. So with Mike Tyson, there's hours and hours of footage out there. Sure, some of it's from when he's young, but it's the same style. So we know exactly what he's going to do, which is to our advantage because we can train for those specific things.
The upcoming fight between YouTuber turned boxer Jake Paul and boxing legend Mike Tyson has become a spectacle that transcends the sport itself. While many dismiss the possibility of an upset, some boxing analysts believe Paul possesses a unique set of advantages that could exploit Tyson's vulnerabilities and propel him to a shocking victory. Let's delve into the factors that could give Paul a fighting chance against the seemingly invincible Iron Mike. The age gap, a double-edged sword. The most glaring difference between the two fighters is undoubtedly their age. At 57, Tyson is well past his prime. While the leaked training footage showcased surprising sharpness, Father Time remains undefeated. Mike's a legend, acknowledges Paul in a recent interview, but everyone gets old eventually. His reflexes won't be what they used to be, and his stamina will likely wane as the fight progresses. Paul, on the other hand, is in the peak physical condition of his life. At 27, he boasts exceptional athleticism, speed, and endurance. I can fight at a high pace for all 12 rounds, Paul confidently declares. If I can drag Tyson into a deep fight, I believe his age will become a significant factor. Exploiting defensive openings. Tyson's legendary peekaboo defense, once impenetrable, may have developed some cracks over time. His reliance on head movement and bobbing might leave him susceptible to well-timed counters. I've been studying Tyson's fights for months, Paul explains, and I've noticed some openings in his defense. If I can stay disciplined and wait for the right moment, I can land some serious punches. Paul's trainer, Tommy Fury, echoes this sentiment. We've been working on sharp counters and body shots, he reveals. Tyson likes to come forward aggressively. If Jake can utilize his footwork and create space, he can catch Mike coming in with a big counterpunch. The power of youth and speed. While Tyson still possesses devastating knockout power, his ability to deliver it consistently is a question mark. Paul, on the other hand, is known for his quick hand speed and powerful punches. I may not be the biggest puncher, Paul admits, but I'm accurate and I hit hard. If I can land a clean shot on Tyson's chin, anything can happen. The key for Paul will be to avoid getting into a brawl with Tyson. A slugfest heavily favors Tyson's raw power. I need to be smart and utilize my speed advantage, Paul emphasizes. I need to fight on the outside, use my footwork, and pick my shots. The intangibles, will, and mental fortitude. While physical attributes are crucial, the mental aspect of the fight cannot be ignored. Stepping into the ring with a legend like Tyson can be an intimidating experience. However, Paul seems unfazed by the pressure. I respect Mike's legacy, Paul states, but I'm not afraid of him. I've been training like a madman, and I'm confident in my abilities. I believe in myself, and that's half the battle. Tyson's mental state remains a bit of a question mark. He hasn't stepped into a professional ring in nearly 2 decades. Will the bright lights and roaring crowd reignite his competitive fire, or will the pressure prove overwhelming? The upset potential, a David versus Goliath tale. Can Jake Paul truly pull off the unthinkable and dethrone the boxing legend? While the odds are stacked against him, a path to victory exists. By exploiting Tyson's physical limitations, utilizing his own athleticism, and maintaining a strong mental game, Paul could write his name in boxing history. This fight is bigger than boxing, Paul declares with unwavering confidence. It's about proving that with hard work, dedication, and belief in yourself, anything is possible. July 20th, I'm going to step into the ring and give it my all. And who knows, maybe I'll shock the world.
These people that think that he don't stand a chance against Jake Paul, they're like, this shouldn't even, like, because he's too old. I was like, I think you're crazy.
Well, they're definitely uninformed.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, he is 57 years old. He will be 58 when they fight. He has had a long fighting career. He has been knocked out by massive men like Lennox Lewis.
While the boxing world fixates on Jake Paul's audacious claims and youthful bravado, a quiet confidence simmers beneath the surface of Mike Tyson's camp. The leaked training footage may have surprised some, but for those who remember the reign of Iron Mike, it served as a chilling reminder. The predator within hasn't been entirely tamed by time. Let's delve into the factors that could lead to a dominant Tyson victory and a harsh reality check for the YouTuber turned boxer. The power of experience, a well of battle-tested skills. Despite the years that have passed, Tyson's experience remains a significant advantage. He's faced the best in the world, weathered countless storms in the ring, and emerged victorious against fighters far superior to Jake Paul. This isn't some video game, Tyson states in a recent interview, a hint of steel in his voice. I've been in the trenches, felt the sting of defeat, and learned from every fight. This kid might be fast, but he doesn't know what it's like to be truly tested. Tyson's experience extends beyond the physical. He understands the mental game, the importance of staying composed under pressure, and the ability to adapt to his opponent's strategy. I've seen every trick in the book, Tyson declares. Paul might think he has some clever plan, but I'll adjust, cut him off, and unleash the punishment when the time is right. Raw power endures. Tyson left hook still haunts dreams. While Father Time may have stolen some of Tyson's speed and agility, his knockout power remains a terrifying proposition for any opponent. The legendary Tyson left hook, a weapon of pure devastation, still lurks within him. Maybe I can't dance around the ring like I used to, Tyson admits, but one good punch is all it takes. And trust me, that left hook is still waiting to find a home on Jake Paul's chin. The peekaboo's perfection, a defensive maze for young legs. Tyson's signature peekaboo defense, honed under the legendary trainer Cus D'Amato, was once impenetrable. While age may have dulled its reflexes slightly, the core principles remain. The bobbing, weaving, and head movement can still frustrate and confuse inexperienced fighters. They underestimate the peekaboo, Tyson chuckles. It's not just about defense, it's about creating opportunities. Paul might be quick, but he'll be chasing shadows for most of the fight. And when he gets tired, that's when I step in. The hunger for redemption, a fire ignited by disrespect. Many have dismissed Tyson's motivation for this fight, painting it as a mere payday. However, a closer look reveals a deeper fire burning within the boxing legend. Paul's constant disrespect, his dismissal of Tyson's legacy, has ignited a hunger for redemption. This isn't just about winning a fight, Tyson declares, his voice filled with quiet intensity. It's about reminding this generation what it means to respect your elders. And on July 20th, I'll do just that. Iron will, a champion's mentality, unbroken. Throughout his career, Tyson faced adversity, tasted defeat, and battled personal demons. But through it all, his fighting spirit remained unbroken. This unwavering will, this champion's mentality, could be the X factor that dismantles Paul's carefully crafted strategy. This kid talks a big game, Tyson says with a knowing smile. But can he handle the pressure? Can he stay focused when the crowd roars and the punches start landing? I've stared down the best in the world, and this is just another challenge. On July 20th, I'll show everyone what the Iron Will is truly made of. The roar of the returning lion, a reminder of dominance. While the fight is shrouded in uncertainty, one thing remains clear. Underestimating Mike Tyson is a perilous proposition. He may not be the young, invincible force he once was, but the fire of a champion still burns within. If he can harness his experience, unleash his raw power, and utilize his defensive mastery, a dominant victory over Jake Paul is a distinct possibility. On July 20th, the boxing world will witness whether the roar of the returning lion can